back at least.
Yeah. Welcome aboard, please.
All right,
Come on in.
see?
Come on down. Come on down. All the way to the front. We can do one on each side.
Hello and welcome on our Storybook Land journey. My name is Susan. I'll be your captain and storyteller. For your safety, we ask that you please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And please supervise your children so our story doesn't take any unexpected turns. Most people who travel to enchanted worlds do so for the pages of the book. For those who visit in person through a rabbit hole with a little pixie dust, I just find their entry can be quite magical, even a little bit menacing. But don't worry. Even though it looks like we're sailing into the jaws of Monstro, the whale that swallowed Pinocchio, we're actually being transported into a magical place called Storybook Land. And of course, our story starts with Once Upon a Time. And if you thought Monstro was a little bit scary, on our left we have the cave of the Big Bad Wolf, who's always after those three little pigs who live across the canal in their three homes. One made of straw, one made of sticks, one made of guaranteed wolf stretch. Around the corner on our left, we have the quaint English village of Alice, who on one golden afternoon followed a white rabbit down the rabbit hole and fell down into Wonderland. After that, just became curiouser and curiouser. On our right, we have London Park, over which Peter Pan and the Darling Children both flew thanks to the pixie dust of Tinkerbell on their way to Neverland, a place where they never ever have to grow up. Straight ahead, we have the enchanted and mysterious city of Agrabah. This is where a street rat by the name of Aladdin first bumped into Princess Jasmine at the marketplace and stole her heart. But they were from different worlds, thanks to the power of love and help from a king. They're now married and live here in the Sultan's palace. Here in Storybook Land, love lives forever. Like the roses on the archways above us, the very same ones that Aladdin and Jasmine soared over sideways and under. And the magic had to cry to a whole new world. Up ahead we have the Cave of Wonders, whose treasure is guarded by a curse that can only be lifted by the genie of the lamp. Legend has it that whoever reads the genie will be granted 3 wishes. So let's all make a wish and see if it comes true. On our right wing, Snow White and the evil queen. Safely and found in the post card, 7 to war. Their mind and it is their best little wall they could. On our left wing, Cinderella wished to go to the royal ball. Her evil stepmother made her stay home, and the fairy godmother granted that wish. But she didn't leave by midnight. Her coach turned back into a puzzle. Now Cinderella and Prince Charming live happily ever after in the royal castle atop the hill. True and like wishes, they inspire the stories here. Some dreams are of happily ever after. Others are dressed while drifting off to sleep on hills of quilted flowers that we see on our left, which is inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon, Love by Man. Its miniature plans never grow up thanks to the enchantment of Tinkerbell. That's one of the reasons why this is a favorite place of master storyteller Walt Disney and continues to inspire stories till today. Stories where all at once everything is different, like the Tangled Tale of Rapunzel, and here on our left we have her shower where she let down her hair, enabling her and Cinderella to go off and follow the floating lantern and make their dreams come true. Up ahead on our left we have the stately manner of Mr. Toad, but sorry folks, he's not home right now because Mr. Toad is off on a wild ride in Fantasyland. Here we have Arendelle Castle, the went out to play to the frozen palace above, Anna refused to let her go, and the act of true love saved them both. Straight ahead, we have the Alpine Village on once you head over the wood carver who is the one who started it. Bucket would become a real boy, and we have sensation from months for the whales of Woodbury, branches that way. The wishes of Ariel, the little mermaid, led her to follow Prince Eric to his castle, give up her life under the sea, take her first steps on unsteady legs, and fulfill her dream of becoming a part of our world. Ariel's story first started on our lunch in the underwater city of Atlantis, and it continues today happily ever after. Now, as I close the book on our story and we approach the dock, please keep your hands, arms, and fingers inside the boat and away from the dock. After we come to a complete stop and remain seated, then I'll count to 3 and everybody will stand up together and exit the boat. Thank you for coming aboard and we wish you the best on the rest of your stay here at Disneyland.
Everybody please remain seated. Watch your hands, arms, and fingers, keeping them inside the boat and away from the dock. When I count to 3, everybody please stand up in the center of the boat. Now it's 1, 2, 3, up! Take your time.
On my face. Yeah, she loves
This is on my face.
but it's also all over.